named as Putin thinks gives him the right to declare new so-called countries on territory that belong to his neighbors.
We'll judge Russia by its actions, not words. President Joe Biden minces no words after slapping sanctions on Moscow.
In Ukraine, you're seeing weapons and first aid training to volunteers as we're all watching the tensions between Russia and Ukraine escalate into what President Biden believes is an imminent invasion. Good evening. I'm Lauren Pastrana.
And I'm Eliott Rodriguez. Just hours ago, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken called off his meeting with Russia's foreign minister. CBS 4's Natalie Brand joins us live from the White House with the very latest from there. Natalie.
Hi, Lauren and Eliott. And that meeting had been set only if Russia did not invade. But the White House making very clear today that this is the beginning of an invasion of Ukraine. The president calling it a flagrant violation of international law, saying it requires a firm international response.
This is the beginning of a Russian invasion of Ukraine.
President Biden laid out an initial round of swift and severe sanctions after Russian President Vladimir Putin recognized two separatist regions of Ukraine as independent and authorized Russian forces to move in.
We're implementing full blocking sanctions on two large Russian financial institutions. We've cut off Russia's government from Western financing.
The European Union is also moving forward with initial economic sanctions. And in a significant move, Germany announced it will halt the $11 billion Nord Stream 2 pipeline that would have moved natural gas from Russia to Germany.
Every indication is that Russia continues to plan for a full-scale attack on Ukraine.
To further bolster NATO's eastern flank, President Biden says he's authorized the movement of additional U.S. forces and equipment to Baltic allies.
Tuesday, Secretary of State Antony Blinken announced he will not move forward with a planned meeting with his Russian counterpart.
If Moscow's approach changes, I remain very much prepared to engage.
Speaking in South Carolina, Senator Lindsey Graham said he and other lawmakers are working on their own legislation to give more assistance to Ukraine and possibly create a multi-agency task force to target Russian oligarchs.
It's now time for that crowd to lose their yachts, lose their luxury apartments, and to pay a price.
Lawmakers also warned that the effects of Russia's actions will be felt here at home, with higher prices at the gas pump and potentially the grocery store.
Natalie, Senator Marco Rubio spoke to CBS News today about some of the economic impacts he's worried about. What are they?
Well, in addition to the potential for rising oil and gas prices, which the White House has also alluded to and said they will try to take steps to prevent. Again, Senator Rubio pointed out that Ukraine is a top agricultural producer, so there's some concern there about an increase to global food prices, and also a producer of neon gas, which is critical for the production of semiconductors. So he's concerned that could add to the current ongoing supply chain issues we have. On the crisis overall, Senator Rubio, who is the top Republican on the Senate Intelligence Committee, called this a tense and dangerous moment.
First of all, pray for your leaders and pray for Ukraine that people make some wise choices. This is a moment of high tension because there is the possibility, the danger of escalation. I think Russia is going to respond with cyber of some level, which in turn would require a response from us.
And we know that the public and private sector has been on high alert for the potential for cyber attacks. That's something that various government agencies have been warning of, for everyone to be extra vigilant. Eliott.
Natalie Brand live for us outside the White House tonight. Thank you.